It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute, man. My boy Keith Murray, he's telling some wild sex stories about Shawnna and Foxy Brown. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So if you want to catch out clips of Keith Murray's interview that's on the Art of Dialogue podcast, subscribe to their podcast. You can find them on YouTube and on Instagram. So Keith Murray recalled a concert in LA where he performed alongside Def Squad. However, he said he ended up meeting up with Foxy Brown backstage, who was seeing Corrupt at the time. Though he and Foxy had allegedly formed a bond after crossing paths in Brooklyn, Wendy Williams later spotted the two leaving a hotel together. He said after the show, Def Squad Rock Hardcore went to the hotel and she gave me hardcore head. He said, I ate her pussy, but I never fucked her. Afterward, he said the two left the hotel together and Corrupt was walking toward them. Murray said he left because he felt Foxy Brown was trying to create bigger issues between the two rappers in the midst of the East Coast West Coast beef. He later alleged that DMX later slept with Foxy after the situation. All right, he might be true, but that might be true. That might be true because if y'all remember in '99, Corrupt and DMX was beefing. Because remember, Corrupt and Foxy Brown was going together, right? And remember, calling off shots. Corrupt dissed Ja Rule, DMX, Irv Gotti. I forgot who else he did from that track, but he gave out, people that he gave props to from the East Coast and stuff, whatever. But he was just saying basically, motherfuck D, motherfuck M. Only X I know is Exhibit and RBX. You see, he was just giving out. So I remember they got into it about that, whatever. But and I forgot. I think somebody from Corrupt's camp got shot when that song came out. No, for real. Like it was like a bodyguard or somebody. So it was a little tension because Corrupt wasn't tripping off the locks. It was just more of just DMX because he knew that Foxy Brown DMX they was friends, but friends with benefits. But if you don't know who Shawnna is, she used to be with Ludacris, Disturbing the Peace. Just letting you know. But oh my God, you gotta hear this, man. Just listen to this. Keith Murray came out and said something crazy about him and Shawnna, Ludacris artist on DTP, Disturbing the Peace. Listen, y'all.
One day we was at the House of Blues. Shawnna was on the wall, and she was on the wall, and I had her like this. I was like, on the wall. And Ludacris on the side like, don't do it. Don't do it. She got the lips, voluptuous lips, with the eyelashes. Before the ladies were putting eyelashes on, her eyelashes was popping like little butterflies, though. Shawnna, yeah. I walked up on the bed, and I was touching her feet. Massaging her. She all voluptuous. And her father is a musician, right? From a group. Boom. Bang. Ooh, I start eating the eating the yeah, eating the getting the I was in this bin, CL 600. Had the legs. Eating the eating the eating the I don't know if she climaxed or not, but I eat better than any butch, gay, lesbian get. I apologize if I disrespect any homosexual people. You know what I'm saying? Back to that. Eating the Shawnna, where are you at? My Shawnna.
And when I first heard that, I fell out laughing. The only thing I could think about was Orlando Brown, how he be telling his stories. But Foxy Brown responded to Keith Murray when he talked about her. She put something on her IG story saying clown cap. She called him a clown. He's capping. Shawnna hasn't said nothing as far as yet. Do I believe this went down? Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Because right now, some people gonna be like, oh, he still got, the aftermath of all the drugs, man. That don't mean shit. He probably did hit. You don't know what be going on in the music industry. You do not know who be messing around with who. That don't mean shit. Look at Maya. I heard the game had took that down. Jay-Z took that down. All kind of people took that down, whatever. And I like Maya. I think she's beautiful. Ashanti, I heard people was taking that down. Irv Gotti was taking that down. So you don't know what was going on. I mean, that's not throwing these women under the bus, but you don't know who messes with who. You do not know what's going on behind closed doors. If he didn't hit, he didn't hit, but he was hitting somebody in the industry or some groupie that came to his show. So it does go down. So if what woman gonna come out unless they just bold as hell and say, yeah, I was effing Keith Murray or I was effing so and so? It really don't happen like that. I've seen Wendy Williams, her crazy ass. She said she had sex with Method Man. I heard about that. I did a video about that too last year on my channel. Check it out and get a chance. But there are some women might say, yes, they had sex with so-and-so rapper and they don't give a damn. Okay, cool. But there's some women gonna wanna, no, I don't want that information being out there to the public. I want that to be confidential, because some people have not more respect. Yes, they have respect, but some people just don't want all their business out there. They're just like, no, that's not for everybody. Beyonce, before she got with Jay-Z, she was probably getting hit by somebody in the industry, but we don't know unless that person comes out and says something. Think about it. So it's not like oh, this dude tripping. Yeah, he ain't never did that. Man, you don't know what be going on behind closed doors. If Rick Ross is tagging some shit up and Big Pun was beating some shit up and Biggie Smalls was taking out Little Kim and Faith Evans, man, don't be surprised what goes on in the industry. And even at that time, Keith Murray, he had 2 albums under his belt. He had The Most Beautiful Thing in This World that dropped in 94. He had Enigma that came out in 96. He was a part of Def Squad. So that was a popular group in the 90s, in the late 90s, especially from the East Coast, so he was doing his thing. So, he was going gold on both of his albums. Like, what's up? Shawnna, she's a beautiful woman. She got a nice ass body. Look at that butt, man. I think she's 42, 43 years old. She still got it cracking. She still got it cracking. You know what I'm saying? So if she says no, okay, whatever. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Foxy Brown said it's a cap. He's a clown. All right, whatever. Then that's what she says. But I don't know. I wasn't there. It's funny as hell to me. That's all I know. This is funny as hell. I needed this laugh. Keith Murray, man. Hey, shout out to the Heart of Dialogue for putting him on your show. I want him on my channel. He can tell all the stories he want. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.